I believe there is nothing more satisfying in the gaming world than seeing a cheater get their comeuppance. Leiburs called himself the Messi of Warzone, but he ended up receiving a lesson in humility that the internet will never forget. This is the fall of Leiburs. Poto aria sitomoso. On September 27th, the alarms went off. A massive cleanup of 20,000 accounts in Warzone. And what did our brave protagonist do? Disappear. He conveniently got sick before the purge. Monsieur Racionan.
The Metro is launched in Warzone. And watch out, more than 20,000 accounts are instantly banned for using a specific hack, which we've already seen several caught with. Several streamers on this channel that I've already exposed, and this is the first Spanish-speaking one, Leiburs, who streams on Facebook Gaming. This gentleman, on the same day of the patch, okay? Pay attention, okay? Does his last live stream. September 27 at 10 at night, he starts his live stream, the last one before that patch on the 29th, okay? From the night of the 27th to the 28th of September. He goes to bed, the next day the patch arrives, the 29th, bam. What's happening?
He returned later with an excuse bordering on mystical delusion. He claimed to have resurrected on the third day like Jesus.
The guy died, he simply disappears. Disappears, new patch, and he doesn't play. He's missing for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. After 3 days, he posts a little message saying he has risen like Jesus after 3 days, right? So what happened during this time? In his groups and so on, he goes around telling his people and collaborators that he had been sick, right? What a coincidence. A game patch comes out, more than 20,000 accounts are banned, and I was sick.
A very convenient biblical narrative to hide something much more earthly. He had been banned.
Tell me, Mark. Greetings, Leiburs. How are you? I'm very glad you solved the problem you had, dude. Right now, I'm streaming on the same computer as always. What's happening? I'm setting up another one to play on one and stream on the other. You know what I mean? But I'm playing on the same one as always, my dude.
He is playing with a new account. When they ban the cheaters and ban someone who is not on a whitelist and has no protection, any cheater they catch gets a hardware ban. That is, they ban the serial number of the motherboard, the CPU, and he has to change those PC components, including reinstalling Windows and everything completely. You have to say you lose the whole PC. If you want to play Warzone again, you have to change your PC. You have to change all the components of the PC. So as he is buying new components, he disguises it and camouflages it by saying that now he is going to build a streaming PC. The skin, the MP5, which he always has with an era skin, and he says it's the same account. And the weapon level is at 49. Still unlocking attachments and unlocking skins. Like if it's the same account, why are you unlocking the attachments and the skin? To his collaborators, he has said that it's a new account he made just to play with them, okay? And of course, because what streamer creates? Not one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts. To start with, a YouTuber or streamer doesn't have 40 accounts. That's the first thing. You don't make 40 accounts to play. You play with just one and unlock everything on one. You don't unlock everything 40 times. You don't call yourself the Messi of Warzone. You don't call yourself John Wick. You don't call yourself Leiburs 3 different times. 5 accounts, 1 streamer, and going from being nobody in June to being a professional by the end of July in 1 month. No, beautiful, no, fancy from here to Berlin.
Days later, Leiburs uploads a video. Were we expecting an apology? How naive.
Alright, what's happening with Mr. Leiburs? Well, he made a video putting on an act, even brought his wife into it, in which he basically doesn't present any argument against my evidence. None.
And to silence critics, he placed a camera in front of his monitor.
Now he puts up the little screens as if that would prove it's not a hack, right? Look at these super screens to prove it's not a hack, right? You can only see the screen on the left, the rest can't be seen. He deliberately put the spotlight there so nothing can be seen on the other screens, okay? I mean, you can see once, they are the worst screens to prove a person's innocence that I've seen in my entire life, okay? You can't see anything on the screens, you can hardly see anything, it's just brightness. If there's only brightness, you can't see. Well, anyway, I don't care about that. You just have to see what he does during all the games, right? You're gonna laugh, okay? This guy, we can check here. 14 kills, 13 kills, 11 kills, 13, 12, 13, 14, 14, 17, like that.
But here the story stops being funny and becomes personal. Leiburs was caught on Telegram, and there his mask fell off.
Here we have the Cubaceros group. It's a public Telegram group. Anyone can join and read it. Okay, more than 12,400 members. Well, let's look here. Notice this photo that this gentleman with the shirt has here, who calls himself Leiburs, the Messi of Warzone and the best Latin sniper without cheats. The description is spectacular. The Messi of Warzone and the best Latin streamer without cheats. We all know he called himself the Messi of Warzone. He hasn't forgotten to change his video since he was caught cheating in September, okay? We are in the group. Go ahead, leave them in their element. Talking them, I'm going to charge to take the money from those points. Speaking of his followers and collaborators, well, dear followers and collaborators of Leiburs, here he is, mocking that he's going to keep taking your money, okay? Well, the conversation continues. Only abnormal people like you follow you. They insult him. The other one over there bragging, follow me on Instagram. If those abnormal people want to give their money, he's calling all the followers who are leaving money on Leiburs' channel abnormal, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yes, well, this photo was supposed to go first. Sorry, it got mixed up. Follow me on Instagram, Leiburs, He's banned, dummy. You can't post links here. And then he comes here saying, follow me. Here they respond to him about Instagram. Only weirdos like you follow you. If those weirdos want to give their money, that's what he replies. Okay, we continue the conversation. If those weirdos want to give their money, they keep sending him audios criticizing him. And Leiburs says he's earning more than 10,000 American dollars a month. I think it's an exaggeration and a lie, because I don't even earn that, okay? And I triple his numbers, okay? I mean, I don't know where you earn more than $10,000 a month, but oh well. Spending $135 every so often on new accounts with Damascus, I believe anything now. It's not my fault. Everyone here scams. Here he is admitting that he is scamming because everyone scams. The singers, the comedians. According to Leiburs, everyone scams. Singers, comedians, everyone. Ota ola. You're a hacker, admit it, and I won't bother you anymore, dude. Stealing from your followers who think you're good and you're not. Yes. How many? 5 Warzone in your life.
With arrogance, he admitted the scam, but that wasn't the worst part. It was the contempt. He insulted the parents of his own followers, the very people who somehow fed him.
Most of them are kids who watch me, and pera someday can was someday sisi. And their parents are idiots who think their kids will play well someday. This is the opinion of a scammer streamer using cheats whom you are making earn $10,000 a month, according to him. That most of those who watch him, you see, you are kids, and their parents are idiots who think their kids will play well someday. Tell the truth in your videos. Say that you use hacks to people. That here people trying to do all his Cuban friends who have been there for a year, who have known him for a year. Many of these are collaborators who have played with him on his live channel, trying to make him admit it so that people stop donating money to him. How crazy. I don't care, man. That's being a bad person. Yeah, he doesn't care about mocking the kids. Yeah, and did Activision take away your account? But Dad, listen to me. You're the talk of all the kids. Nobody respects you anymore because of that. For nothing. Better more fame whether they speak well or badly. I'm trending and making money. The rest is nonsense. Take care, dude. Oh, scam, shameless. You're a mess. You're so crazy. You're even taking screenshots of me. You know, right? I say that this is not me, and that's it. Here Leiburs finds out that all the conversations from the group members are reporting him. They are taking screenshots of everything he is talking with them, okay? To report him, okay? And he starts saying, you know, I say this isn't me, and I step aside. Doing that is mean, I don't care, man. Making fun of the kids, it's money. There's money involved, and this is a business, says Leiburs. Leiburs replies, and now where did this weirdo come from? I'm the best Latin sniper, the Messi of Warzone.
If you ever reach Maradona and with Coke, beautiful.
Cheating in a game is pathetic, but insulting your community is despicable. Write in the comments what you would do if you discovered that the content creator you follow mocks you in private chat. The following borders on the absurd. Cornered, Leiburs mentions that his Telegram account is not his.
I don't want to stray from the topic. I want to state that my Telegram account is not mine, okay?
Then the moment we were all waiting for arrived. Taison warned of a new wave of bans, and as if it were a movie script, it happened live, and during the game, most Leiburs was banned.
Yes, that he is going to play Skyfall with you.
There it goes!
Look, look, hurry, hurry, move the camera. Look, 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 look how beautiful.
La la la. And the award for Fool of the Year goes to Leiburs. Caught I don't know how many times. He keeps deceiving people. I don't know how many times. And he cuts the stream and disappears. He cuts it and one might say, Taison, this is fake. Surely. Well, it doesn't matter. Look, I can show you a sample on Instagram that another guy recorded for me. I get thousands of messages a day.
Thousands, okay? Oh!
And that's where the stream ends everywhere and the guy disappears. Disappears.
Deletes the stream, you leave, and it's not there. Oh, where is yesterday's stream? Deleted. You go to his Twitch.
Wow. Wow, he's broadcasting. I don't know if at the same time no videos found. How... Oh, for God's sake, music to my ears just as I got out of bed today. Fabulous. Well...
The final blow came on June 25, 2021. Taison TV presented the definitive evidence, a clip where the wall hack was blatant, so blatant that it left no room for doubt, not even for its most blind defenders. Is
so much material about this all over the internet. He has been caught cheating so many times that it doesn't even matter. But I want to leave you with some very funny moments here and notice how it goes at the perfect head height. The aim is a straight line. This is not aiming. So everyone understands, okay? I'll make it clear. It's not human aiming. This is robotic aiming, okay? It's perfectly clear that it's an aimbot. What's aiming is not him, okay? Notice here how he starts to react to the right before the head even appears. See? The aim starts to turn to the right, and just as the guy's head appears, it starts to follow him. It calmly follows his back, and when he gets to the tree, he hits the key. Bam! Before the head comes out, the aim always goes to the enemy's head at head height, right? Look, right? It's beautiful. Following the perfect head height, see? Through. With the prediction set, the crosshair is exactly at the same distance if we took a ruler at head height. This is the hack's prediction, the hack predicting where the guy's head is going to be, and it follows the head perfectly. In fact, you see the guy starts to go down, and as he starts to go down, the crosshair aligns perfectly. The prediction at head height and everything, you see? It's perfect. There's this mechanical aiming by Mr. Leiburs, who continues with the hack after so long. The tree arrives, he takes advantage of the tree, presses the button.
The story of Leiburs is not just the fall of a cheater. It is a reminder that on the internet, truth is a contact sport. You can deceive the algorithm, you can deceive your followers, but you cannot deceive time. At the end of the day, the only thing we have left in the gaming world is our reputation. And Leiburs traded his for a handful of artificial victories that today are worth absolutely nothing. If this level of audacity has left you speechless, get ready, because if you thought what happened with Leiburs was scandalous, what happened with Lezama took the word lie to a completely new dimension. Stick now, because there are truths you simply have to see to believe. Thank you for joining me in this analysis. Subscribe for more content like this. Like, comment, and share with your friends. That's all for now. Until next time.